Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well today. Sitting here on our platform, actually getting ready to start tearing some stuff down and getting things taken down for Mother's Day. But I know it's time for Monday Manna, so we want to make sure and get that out here today. Appreciate you joining us. On Saturday, most of you know I work part-time with the Humboldt Chronicle, just really to stay in the community and just kind of stay involved. And this week was a very busy week in our community. It was Strawberry Festival week. And on Saturday, I was tasked with going and taking photos for the newspaper and doing coverage for their 5K and 10K run that they do every year on the Saturday of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival here in Humboldt. And so what ended up happening, it was my first year really to attend the event. It was a lot of fun. I ended up having to run to get some of the pictures, but we made it. We survived, obviously. But I noticed something that right out of the gate, you could tell those that were experienced and those that maybe had never run it before or had run very few marathons. And some of them, man, they bolt out of the gate. I mean, they're ready to go as soon as they're told to go. But then you notice they're not some of the first ones to come back through on the finish line. Some of them come walking back. Others, maybe they walked some of the way and then jogged the end of it to make it look like they ran the whole time. I don't know, but I did see some very experienced runners. You could tell the difference in the two, and some that would not necessarily lose. I mean, I know there's winners and losers as far as in the marathons and that kind of thing, but if you finish, there's something to be said about finishing the race as well. And my mind goes today, and I'm thinking about all of this, to what the writer says to the believers in Philippi, the Apostle Paul. And he says in Philippians 3:14, and I'm reading from the New King James, he says, I press toward the mark, or the goal rather, for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. He also made this statement in 2 Timothy, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Paul uses the Greek word agon for fight, which translates to struggle or struggling. And so this reminds us that we need to keep on going and finish our race, even when it gets difficult, even when things are tough. I knew a few of the runners that ran on Saturday after they crossed the finish line, and they huffed and they puffed and they had finished the race. We stood around talking, and some of them said, man, that was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Some of them was their first time running, or it's been a long time since they had ran. But the important thing was they kept going. Even when it got tough, they didn't quit. They kept running. So I'm going to ask you today in our Monday Manna, how are you doing as a follower of Jesus Christ? How are you doing in the race of life? And are you winning or are you losing? Are you gaining ground or are you losing ground? I would encourage you today, keep the faith. Don't get discouraged. Don't quit. Keep the faith. We had a fantastic Mother's Day yesterday, 117 in attendance. We missed those who were absent and those who were traveling to see their moms or whatever, but we had a fantastic day yesterday. Got a great week coming up. We've got prayer meeting on Tuesday night, midweek service Wednesday night, Celebrate Recovery down at the Helping Hand here in Humboldt on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. Busy week coming up. Saturday, Senior Adult Fellowship at 5. If you want to know more about our church, you can go to harvesthumboldt.com. I'm Pastor Seth Wilkerson. Thank you for joining us today. God bless you.